Hi guys, what's up? I'm Luke.
I'm Ainsley.
Yeah, we are.
Screen Queen.
So this is gonna be our full review of the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Sam Raimi film, starring Benedict, Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen. It's got Rachel McAdams in it. I mean, I think
Spoiler.
yeah, this is gonna be spoilery like crazy. So we're trying to release this a couple of weeks after the multiverse has been breached, or whatever you want to say. So before we get into this into this film and our ratings and all that good kind of stuff, how about you tell us the story as best you can remember?
Well, it's a up and down story. Basically, there's a girl who can freely move throughout the multiverses on her own.
Named America Chavez.
Yeah. She's the only one of her in any universes, so she's special that way.
Yeah, she's been to different. She's been to all the different, a bunch of, she said 73.
70, yes.
73, counting the one that they had. She was 72 when she went to our Doctor Strange's universe, and then 73 when they went to a different one.
The Scarlet Witch is after her so that, or Wanda Maximoff, but...
Yes. Well, she is the Scarlet Witch now. I mean, this comes straight from the show WandaVision. So definitely watch WandaVision.
Yeah.
I mean, before you watch this, because this is she's in the same place that she was at the end of that show. So
yeah. And she's summoning monsters to attack this girl so she can absorb her power and switch to another universe where her children are still alive. So it's just basically them trying to save the girl, America, from the Scarlet Witch.
So pretty much...
Symbolist.
Yeah, but every universe, one thing to add on to that is that in every universe that America goes to, then the Doctor Strange or Stephen Strange there thinks that the only way to save everything is to basically steal her power. And so in order to take her power, you have to kill her, though.
Yeah.
And so he thinks that he pretty much in every universe, he thinks he knows better, and everyone tells him pretty much not to do it that's around them. So every universe that she's been in so far, he tries to kill her and take her power. When she goes to, she doesn't really trust him initially. Wanda comes to their universe to try to take America Chavez. Wong and his old order try to protect her, right? Because basically, though, you don't know that it's Wanda at first, because Stephen, Doctor Strange, goes to her
for advice on witchcraft.
Yes, because he's like, do you know anything about the multiverse? Do you know anything about getting a hold of this bug that can combat, basically, the Darkhold?
And then she mentioned the girl's name, and he realized he hadn't told her the girl's name, so he realized that she was the person who was sending these monsters out to get America.
This is not something that they take a long time to reveal either. This isn't something that it's
very soon.
Yeah, it's within the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
I think the reason that I feel like that we're reviewing this is because I do think this fits into the horror genre. I think that there was a lot of horror elements and macabre stuff in there. I mean, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but this is definitely a Sam Raimi horror film. I mean, his fingerprints,
Bruce Campbell shows up.
Yes, it's amazing. I do think that Wanda is very comic accurate, though, in this. And
see, I don't know the comic Wanda.
But also, I mean, the best heroes, quote unquote, are flawed, right? I mean, it's And that's what and for her being the bad guy, the antagonist, the villain, as you would in this movie, I always feel like in horror films or whatever else, the best bad guys in the horror films, the best slashers, the best people like that, are the ones you can kind of sympathize with, because, like, I mean, Frankenstein's monster, you know?
Well, I mean, Candyman.
Yeah, Candyman. Jason Voorhees to a point. I mean, with everything that happened to him. You know, Freddy Krueger, not so much. But
No.
but I mean,
Not at all.
she gets scared. Doctor Strange pushes her through a portal, and they go through this portal to another universe. In this universe, through things happening, they wound up meeting up with something that I think, like, most of us were kind of expecting after we heard the Patrick Stewart voice on the preview, but the Illuminati from the comics, and that is basically this. It's portrayed differently in this movie, but in the universe that they go to, it is kind of an entity that oversees and tries to protect that universe. But it's made up of Patrick Stewart, Professor X, who, by all accounts, I mean, it doesn't ever say this, but it kind of infers that it's from the animated series of X-Men, because they played the theme song underneath him when he rolls in.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. That da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. They were playing that underneath, and even at the end of the credits, it had X-Men 97 theme or whatever. They had Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel in this universe, who was the friend's daughter of Captain Marvel in the movie, and then she was also in WandaVision, if you remember. Anyways, Black Bolt is there. Captain Carter from the What If series winds up showing up, so it's basically Peggy Carter if she had taken the super soldier serum. And then you get something that everyone was hoping for, but we didn't know we were going to get. Now I don't know if we're going to get it in any other movies, though, because this was a different universe. So, but you get John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
And some kid in front of us, like, literally, like,
was like, yeah. It was amazing. I mean, that was really cool when he came out. I think the biggest thing for me, though, was Professor X coming out. Patrick Stewart as Professor X coming out.
and they killed all of them in this.
Yes, it was brutal and amazing.
Or the Scarlet Witch killed them.
Yes. Doctor Strange in another version of his girlfriend from this universe, played by Rachel McAdams, gets sent to a different universe that's very dark. He goes up into his sanctum there, and there's basically a dark Doctor Strange that has taken on the Darkhold himself. He's got a third eye on top of his head. It's really cool. There's a battle between them, no joking, a choreographed, like, musical battle, literally.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
War with musical notes.
It was so cool. Like, I don't know, like, maybe I was just nerding out over it, but, like, it was just, I mean, it's like all of my favorite things were, like, crossing over, like, because, like, I got, like, comic books and horror, and then music was involved in it, and it was just really, really cool to me. And then you have a face down, and the Scarlet Witch gets taken to a reality where she tries to go basically take her sons from another Wanda, who's not the Scarlet
That
Witch.
she had already possessed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just came all in the middle of you're telling the story, but because I was really excited about this. So, anyways, it ends as.
You're cool.
Well, I appreciate that, but.
Yeah, she had already possessed this Wanda in this universe, so that she could get the girl and get her powers, or get America. It kind of comes to a head when the America girl realizes that she can control her powers, because she's always ended up where she needed to be at any given time. So she was controlling them in a certain way. It was just kind of wildly controlled, if that makes sense. And she told Wanda, she said, I'm not going to give you my powers, but I'll give you what you want. And basically opens up a portal to where that other Wanda and her children were. And she sees the way that the boys reacted to her, and they were terrified of her. And
they called her a witch. I mean, like it was...
And so she kind of cries, falls down on her knees, realizes, you know, what am I doing kind of thing. And then the other Wanda, the real Wanda in that universe, not the Scarlet Witch Wanda, comes up to her, kind of caresses her face and says, just know that they'll be loved.
It was quite heartbreaking. I mean, like the whole, like Wanda's journey, Wanda's
she's lost a lot.
And she continues to lose a lot. I thought this was, to me, probably as far as like Marvel movies or whatever, that was infinitely better than Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought it was infinitely better than that. This might be the best one to me. I mean, I just thought it combined a lot of stuff I like, so that was really good. But I also thought it was a very heartfelt movie that made you feel something for pretty much every character that you needed to feel something for. Even the dark versions of some of the characters, I guess. Overall, though, I mean, I extremely enjoyed this film. I thought it was really good. I thought it touched your heart, and at least for me, touched your heart. There were funny moments in it. There was extremely gory and gross moments in it.
I would give it 4 screams.
How did you know that's what I was gonna give it? I was gonna give it 4 screams. No joke. 4 screams for me as well. I thought this was very well done. This should get, to me, some kind of awards for special effects. I just thought they were really good. Just a great movie. Hopefully you've seen it before you watch this, because we don't want to spoil a whole lot for you unless you want it to be spoiled. Sometimes I know some people have anxiety about stuff, and it's better for them if they do get spoiled on stuff. They like to be spoiled on stuff before they go into it. So if that was your bag, then we're glad we could do that for you. That's the basically the end of the Doctor Strange thing. Please go check it out. If you have any suggestions for us, if you have any comments, arguments with us, you didn't like this movie for some reason, I think it may be a little too dark and gory for some people. I really do. Like, I think this may be something that some people may come out of not liking as much.
See, I can't fathom that, because I guess because we do watch so many horror movies, and so it was...
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. Yeah, I thought it was wonderful, but...
It was just kind of like as far as horror movies.
I think most of the people that I know are going, like, especially my big comic book, my group of comic book dudes and that I sit down with every week and talk with for a little while. I think that they're going to enjoy it. I think like I think James, our producer, some of my other friends, I think they're probably going to enjoy it. But I could see some people not enjoying it because of the spirit presence, because of some of the goriness, because of the macabre elements in there a little bit. We would love for you if you would, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. We are trying to get up to as many subscribers as we can so that we can do YouTube live. Until next time, I am Luke.
I am Ainsley.
And we have been
Scream Queen.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.